right, a very happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining News 10 Plus today. I am Taylor Gattoni, and alongside is Studio 10's Nicole Buchmann.
Hello, hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I know, we're here. We made it.
Yes, did you know today's the first Friday of summer?
That is true, because the official start was Wednesday.
So now the real party is today, and that's what we're doing on Studio 10. Because, Friday was a little, or not, the first day of summer was a little chaotic.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's thinking of that. So we wanted to celebrate on Friday. And, it might be a little gloomy, but we are still going to have a lot of fun. So if you tune in the show today, you are going to see the fabulous Claudia. She's going to be live from the Park Lake Creamery and Park Lake in general, telling you a little bit about the fun things you can do there, the ice cream you can get, the sweets you can get, because you need ice cream on the first Friday of summer.
I was hearing her. So if you tuned into News 10 today at 11, you may have heard Claudia saying, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Because that is very, very true.
Yeah, it's a way to sweeten up the summer, right?
Yes, yeah, to scoop it up. So we're going to talk all about that and how all the activities you can do on Park Lake. You can rent kayaks. You can do paddle boards out there. Because, I will say I love mid-Michigan, but I am a lake girl at heart. Grew up on the west side of Michigan. Not to be confused with the west side of the country. But so...
They got oceans out there.
Yeah,
we deal with the lakes.
Yeah, so sometimes I do miss a little bit of a lake moment over here. But Park Lake is nice, so we're going to tell you a little bit about the fun activities you can do there. And then here in studio, we're bringing in Curvaceous, which is a shop, like a boutique downtown, Old Town.
Okay, there you go.
And they're coming in and bringing in different kind of swimsuits that are trending, but are also very inclusive to all body types, which is super nice. So she'll tell us a little bit about what we can expect, the sales, and, because you need to go to these water parks and the lakes in style,
You're trying to look cute, but especially at a water park, you need to make sure it fits you well enough. You don't want to be
together,
flashing while splashing around.
No, flashing while splashing. No. So we have that. And then also, of course, we're learning to love Lansing like a local. This time it brings us to the Capitol. We also are going to go over a lot of the 517 events with Sarah Pierce from 517 Living. Of course, Olive Burger Festival is among those. And then today is National Detroit Style Pizza Day. So Buddy's is coming in. Yes. And Buddy's is coming in. They're bringing us some pizza. We're going to go over the history of Detroit style pizza and kind of the differences between Chicago and New York, especially since we have Rochelle, who is originally from New Jersey. So we got to make sure she's fallen in love with Buddy's. So it'll be fun, and we're going to do a little taste test with that. And then tell you, of course, how you can get a pizza today, and then that money goes towards Salvation Army, $1 of it, which is nice.
It is really nice.
Yeah, so a lot of fun. Definitely tune in at 3 o'clock. And then another thing we've been trying to promote is our Studio 10 shout out. So it's super, super fun. There are so many times that we get viewer emails or Facebook messages that say, hey, it's Auntie Margie's 100th birthday. Can you give her a shout out? Or my son loves watching the news, and we would love for him to, and he just graduated. Can you give him a shout out? Now you can.
That's a great way.
So all you have to do is
let's show people.
Yeah, it's super easy. So you just go onto our website and then click on the little hamburger icon, Studio 10. No, sorry, not Studio 10. Contests. And then it's right up on top. And then it looks like, you're like, where do I submit? So there's a little thing. If you keep scrolling down, you add in an email address.
Then you submit your entry.
Yes. And then from there, you see how this happens. So you put your first and last name and your birthday. And then your street address, so obviously that we know, where you're coming from. And then if you keep scrolling down, it says, tell us the name of a person who deserves a Studio 10 shout out. So that, you could do Anne and, Dave Jones, who just won an Emmy.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's birthday. Someone, can be, little accomplishments. Like, hey, my friend, has just went through a recent surgery and is now up and walking again. Shout out.
Wish them well.
Yeah, wish them well. And we would love for you, of course, to share a photo or video. So that way when this does air, we can put a picture to the face.
Exactly.
The shout out. Does that make sense?
Face to the name.
A face to the name.
There you go.
That's maybe where I
Or
was
the
going
shout
with
out, wherever.
Yeah, so it's super easy, and so we want to have as much as we can.
Yeah, let's do that one more time for people. I'm going to go back. So back to the home page here. If you want to submit a shout out on Studio 10, you click on that hamburger right here in the top left, that little icon. You click on contests. Give it a second. The first thing, right? Studio 10 shout out. Click on that. It's right there. You can't miss it. You scroll down, like Nicole was saying. Now, since we already did it, we'll do start over.
Yep.
You put in your email.
Submit your entry, because then I think it can come off as confusing because you're like, wait, I didn't get to submit my entry. No, you submit your email, and that's how you can begin to submit your entry.
Yes. Yes.
So super easy, and we can't wait to read them off air. And of course, we're going to be posting it online once we do read it off, so that way you can have it forever.
Cherish it.
Yeah, I remember back when my little brother was turning 1 year old, and we submitted some sort of shout out in our local news where I was growing up, and we still have that video, we still have that picture, so we want to have that here, of course, at WRLX and at Studio 10. So start submitting.
Yes, that's very cute. And if you want to stay up to date with Studio 10, here's where you can go. Here is their website, their Instagram, their email. Very easy ways to stay connected in so many different platforms. So if you don't have an Instagram, guess what? You can do it over email and on their website. Also, if you miss any segments with them, you can also go onto their YouTube page at WILX Studio 10. You're going to click on that subscribe button, and then from there you can always go back onto YouTube and see any other stories or anything that you might have missed. Also, something I want to mention, if we go back to our website, something we have here, if we go to the vault.
That's why I'm here.
That's why Crystal is here. And actually, I'm going to sit back down in my chair. Crystal, do you want to explain?
Yeah, so Studio 10, or not Studio 10, WILX has been around for a really long time.
Okay, I'm going to stand.
It's been around for a really long time, as a lot of people know. We've got some absolutely legendary talent here at the station, including our very own David Andrews. So what we did is we have a little bit of nostalgia for everybody here. These are some of the clips from some specials from way, way back in the 90s. We're talking the 1900s. Doesn't that sound weird?
That sounds very
But it's true. It's the 1900s.
Look how far we've come.
So we've got over here David Down Under. That's when David Andrews went to Sydney, Australia back in 2000 to preview the Olympic Games. We have how the Olds family shaped Lansing and how it shaped them. That's a look at how Ari Olds and his family kind of helped shape the entire Lansing area. David actually sat down with one of the grandsons of Ari Olds and talked about the legacy of the family. And when he went to Chicago back in 1999 to see Jeopardy's college champion, it's a mouthful, Jeopardy's college championship behind the scenes. He actually took the buzzer and spoke with Alex Trebek.
There you go.
Yeah, and there's a couple of Michigan ties to Jeopardy. So we're putting up some stuff about Tim Stout later on today, his 50-year retrospective.
Wow.
We're going to put some stuff up about the 2000 Michigan State Men's Basketball Championship. So our crew is working really, really hard to kind of go through all of our archives, literally on discs and some videotapes back there.
We're going way back, really digging up the
We're
content.
talking like, I don't know if we have any reel-to-reel stuff, but if we do, we're going to find it. And we're just going to kind of find some stuff that maybe, you know, it's kind of a cool trip down memory lane, bingeable stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I know my friends do this thing. They always watch commercials from the 1980s. There's like a YouTube channel
That just puts them all together,
just
a little
plays
compilation.
hours and hours of commercials
A long
from the 80s.
compilation, okay.
Yeah, we're talking, I think one of them was like 7 hours long. And we just laugh because there's all these
Whole day at work
commercials
doing that.
that we forgot about. And it's kind of a thing now that people are doing. They're kind of going down memory lane, looking at all this stuff. So it's just something that we're putting up there. You can also find it on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, all the places that you can get this app that is free. As long as you have a smart TV, you can get it for free. I have a smart TV at home. I don't have cable. I can watch everything we do here for free.
Yeah. Free.
I think a lot of people forget about that part, but you can watch all of our newscasts. You can watch things like this, in-depth interviews.
You don't even need cable. You don't have to pay for it.
You don't have to do that. Some of our reporters, they do interviews, and from being a reporter, you'll do an interview and it's like, 3 minutes long.
And I'm sure a lot of people in the community can
Yeah.
relate. We're sitting down for like 20 minutes. That's a long interview, I will say. I've
Yeah.
done a few of those, and that's very long.
It's long.
But yeah, 5 to 20-minute interview, and you don't use all of it. As I'm sure when you tune in, you see a 5 to 10-second little snippet of someone talking. You're like,
Right.
well, where's the rest of it? Well,
This is how
when
you can find the rest of it.
From the Vault on our WILX.com page, go to From the Vault, and you're going to see all the different content that Crystal was talking about. From David Andrews, we'll get our reporters up there, Tim Stout. So eventually when you come back to the Vault, you're going to see more and more.
And if there's anything that you remember, like, hey, I remember when you interviewed my grandpa back at this Memorial Day parade or this Veterans Day parade, like, let us know. We'll see if we can find it. We'll throw it up here on the Vault, because I'm a huge history nerd. I'm much like Claudia in that. And I love going back onto this kind of stuff. We were saying yesterday, just watching something like the quality.
Yeah, we were talking about the quality being a little bit more grainy
all
back
of this.
in the day.
I mean, the cameras were fantastic compared to what we have now, but it's still pretty fun. So
yes, that is David Andrews.
That is David Andrews, and if you really want to know what questions he asked, he answered 2 questions, I think, in the beginning of it. We'll see if you knew what they were.
What? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
But
what
when you
they
get
are.
back to your desk after this, go watch it.
Yeah, then I'll
go
watch it for
Yeah.
sure. Well, it's in the Vault, so I can
Yeah.
always watch for free. There we
It
go,
is.
might I add.
It is.
Okay, well, Colton's a little busy right now, so
You got pulled away.
Crystal's helping out here, but I'm going to be bringing up...
It's called teamwork.
Teamwork.
It's what we do
is the
here.
teamwork on this Friday. So we're going to talk about what's coming up during First at 4, as well as our 90 minutes of news. Did you want to stick around for that?
I can help you out here.
Okay, let me pull out my chair again. Hold on, let me pull up the full screen. There we go. Coming up today on Mid-Michigan Matters during First at 4, the Ingham County Parks is having a free concert series.
Love
now,
that.
this is happening. Oh, yeah. Again, another free thing you don't want to miss out on. Now, this is every single Friday night. Over at Ingham County Parks, and you'll have to tune into Mid-Michigan Matters to see exactly where you can go do this. But yeah, free concert series. So I know on Mid-Michigan Matters, we talk more about the impact, but this is a great way to get the community out.
That's still an impact, I think.
Get people out, and we're talking about how bringing out the attendance of 800 to 1,000 people each Friday night really helps the businesses and also the local artists who are there too.
Yeah.
And it gives all the families and just individuals in our community something fun to look forward to, so you're not cooped up inside of your house.
You never know what you're going to find. Maybe you're going to discover a musician or act that you absolutely love. You never know.
Yep. So that is coming up, News 10 First at 4, then News 10 at 5. Our Joey Ellis is at Jackson Field, where celebrities are getting ready to hit some dingers in the celebrity
I'm so
softball
excited
game
for this.
tonight. Yes, so we will be there.
We will be there.
We will be there. You may see us. And should we mention who will be in it?
We know quite a few people who are going to be in it.
Do you not want to say?
We can, because it's out there.
That is true. Why not? You want to
So we're going to have Darren McCarty. We're going to have former Tiger Andy Dirks. Current Lion and Newsroom favorite Malcolm Rodriguez is going to be there. And also, I hear a certain meteorologist from Channel 10 will be there as well. So
You're going to have to...
Home Run Derby. And if you want to see Jose Canseco hit home runs again, like he is still hitting home runs. Still. I don't remember how old he is. I don't remember when he played, but I know it was a while ago. And yeah, he is still hitting home runs, like 400 feet.
So do not miss out on this. All right, coming up, News 10 at 5:30. There we go. Our Ann Emmerich is at Holt Middle School for Relay for Life.
Yep, that's why she's not sitting over here.
Yeah, she's not over here right now. That's what she's doing. So yes, Ann is at Holt Middle School for the Relay for Life. Tune in News 10 at 5:30. Coming up, News 10 at 6. Patients at Sparrow Hospital receive a heartwarming donation. So that'll be a really cute one to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, and why not have a feel-good story on this Friday, right? So we have a few of them, things to do this weekend. I know Claudia has gone to a few disc golf courses. I know she was also...
You know there's one by us, right?
I know. Well, I've gone.
Okay.
I don't know if I've gone to the one we're talking about, but yes, I've gone to a few. They're fun. Go out and play some disc golf. But also, Claudia was talking about Frankenfest happening tomorrow. I wrote that on my calendar, my little whiteboard at home. Plan on going. Also happening, starting today and going tomorrow and Sunday as well, is the Black Girl Day of Play. So yesterday on Mid-Michigan Matters, we brought in Cameo King, who is such an influential person in our community.
Yeah, and we love her here.
She's awesome. So we brought her on, and she talks about the significance of this event and really allowing young black girls and women to really express themselves. And
I love it.
Yeah, no, it's really great. So if you haven't watched that, you can go back onto our YouTube page and rewatch the Mid-Michigan Matters segment from yesterday.
And actually, our Jordan Burrell will be down there tonight.
Yes, so she will be there too. Yes, we'll look forward to that. And here's actually the other reporters you can look forward to out in the fields.
Thanks, Taylor. After a 16-month-old died after being home alone without care, local advocates want to make sure moms in Mid-Michigan are empowered and have the resources they need. That story is coming up today on News 10 at 5. Amaya, what are you working on?
Thanks, Tanaya. Michigan State Police is conducting felony warrant sweeps throughout the city of Lansing. I'll have more on that later tonight.
I'm out here at a farm in Eaton County, and as you can see behind me, these are corn stalks, and they should be shoulder high, maybe even above my head at this point in time. And because of this dry weather, farmers are questioning what kind of harvest they're going to expect for this fall. I'll have more on that coming up later on. And now let's check in and see what's happening with Aaron.
Thanks, Justin. I'm Erin Bowling, and I'm in Eaton Township today because of concerns residents have raised about this intersection right here. On Wednesday, 2 people were killed and 4 people were injured at a car accident that happened right here. Now, while it was a devastating crash, some residents say it's not the first of its kind for this intersection. All of that story on News 10 at 6. Taylor, back to you at the desk.
Up to date with all. Oh, here we go. Turn up my microphone so you can hear what I'm saying. We don't have our graphics right now,
Yep,
so
graphics
engineering is
are
fixing
being
that.
fixed.
But in the meantime, you can tune in to First Alert Meteorologist Colton Cichoracki. He will be on during Studio 10 as well as First at 4 today, so you can get all of those live updates from Colton. Also, this tool right here, the First Alert Weather app,
Love it.
great tool. Me and Chris will use it every single morning to figure out what the weather is going to be like. It's so much better than the one that just comes on your phone because it's so much more accurate. You have real people who are behind it updating every single time that there is a change.
I love the first pitch forecast too. Gotta love that.
Oh yes, there's
need
so
that
many
tonight.
different things on here. You can also have it follow your location. So even if you're not staying in the mid-Michigan area, if you're going up north, if you're going to Florida, California, wherever you may be, you can download this app and it will follow you and give you the exact forecast for your location. Free off of Google Play and the Apple App Store. Just type in WILX weather. And there you go.
And even Darren and I were talking this morning. I'm planning on going someplace this weekend on Sunday, and I wanted to see what the weather was going to be like there. You can just type that in and see what the weather's going. I'm going to Fenton, so I'm going to see what it's like there. It's not following me there yet, but I'm just planning ahead.
There you go.
So-
And it's a great way to plan ahead. Again, our meteorologists do a great job in not only planning and forecasting what they're going to see today, they're planning out days and days in advance. So I'm not sure what that noise is. Something's going on with the scanners. But
Welcome to news.
welcome to news. We get busy over here. But is there anything else happening?
I think that's pretty much it. We are, we have everybody out there working hard. I know you saw Aaron out at a very busy intersection. We had Justin out in a cornfield. So make sure you tune in for all of that. And if you are interested in the celebrity softball game, I believe there are still tickets available. So it's going to be pretty fun. Home Run Derby starts at 6:30, I believe. We'll have that coming up a little bit later. It'll be a good time.
Good time. All right, have a fun Friday, everyone. And make sure, again, to pack an umbrella with you with those rain chances. Have a great weekend.